Okay, here's a quick update on the 66 Sears Custom 6 parts. I pretty much got everything ready to go back together. Everything here has been 100% powder coated. Turned out really nice. The gas tank is so shiny you could brush your teeth in it. This has not been powder coated. I just shot it with gloss black Rust-Oleum, the starter generator there, and also the grill mesh. I shot that with gloss black too, but everything else is painted up pretty good and ready to go. It's getting right down to the nitty-gritty here. This tractor is going to be beautiful. I mean, it's just, everything is literally almost brand new. And so I've had most of these parts. These are the original tie rods, by the way. They were pitted pretty bad all over the place. You can still see some of the pitting, but I went through and filled it with epoxy and sanded them smooth, and then had them powder coated. And I got the brake rod here, the seat spring, the steering gears, steering shaft, the whole 9 yards is looking pretty good. And all the clutch assembly brackets and linkage over there. And then out in the garage, I'll show you the rest of my parts that I got back from powder coating. Getting ready to put it back on the tractor. Excuse the mess in my house, but been using the old hydro to do work in the yard here this summer, and it's been working great since I got the mower deck and the engine rebuilt. Engine's still knocking, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. It's not getting any worse. But here's the wheels for the 66 Custom 6. All been powder coated, gloss white. Brand new bushings in them. The rear wheels are just as nice. I mean, they're pretty much flawless. Just beautiful. Here I got the hood. It looks just like brand new. I got a brand new decal kit for this tractor from Click It and Stick It. Over here I got the frame. I'm starting to reassemble it. It's looking pretty nice. Excuse the extension cords and crap on it. It's got a little bit of dust on it, but it turned out nice. It's got a real nice shine. I did this with the Sunrise Red, and they digitally matched the Sunrise Red to the powder coat. So the powder coating on my other parts and the Sunrise Red is a perfect match. I totally separated this frame. I was just playing with my stainless steel hardware here. I'm going to replace all of the original hardware with the highest grade stainless steel I can find. I still got to locate some grip stick padding to put on these footrests that is similar to the original. But all in all, it's coming together nice. I got to drill out these holes here where the original shift plate used to sit, so I can accommodate new screws for it. And I think I'm going to borrow the shift plate off of this parts tractor here to go on there, and I got a brand new decal that will go over top of the shift plate that looks like the original pattern and artwork. And actually, the tires that are on this machine here, I'm going to clean them up. There's no cracks in them, and they're in good shape. So those are going to be my back tires for the Custom 6. Got my fenders up there. I got a bad can of Sunrise Red and got a really screwed up fender. I'm not sure what happened to it, but the other one was really glossy, and this one I sprayed it and it came out kind of fuzzy and got a lot of orange peel on it, so I gotta scuff that up and fix it. Sorry for the messed up camera view. Over here I got the transmission for the Custom 6. I separated it, put all new gaskets in it, replaced all of the needle bearings. Didn't have any trouble locating those. I just took the old ones into Napa and they cross-referenced the numbers on them, and so that's got all brand new needle bearings in it. It's like brand spanking new. It was so clean in there. No rust or no pitting on the gears. Everything was just perfect. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to hold up for a long time to come. And then I got the grill here. This was also powder coated and turned out just beautiful. There's a couple of nicks and dings in it that I didn't fill with epoxy, and a couple of small holes that the previous owner had drilled in there, but I filled them the best I could, and they ended up, when they sandblasted this piece at the powder coating shop, it ended up probably showing where those holes were. But on the back side here, you can't hardly see where they were, so the hood covers that up anyway, so you never see it. But that piece turned out pretty good. I got brand new dash decals for this, and the only parts that I got left to paint yet are the starter generator bracket. I'm going to use this exhaust bracket off of a different tractor because it's a little bit more heavy duty than the one that I have. And then this belt cover here needs to be done. And then in the back of my car here, I got the grill for the 66 Custom 6. It's also been powder coated, but I got to take it to my guy that does some paint work for me, and he's going to do the lettering across the top and the stripe, the black stripe down the center. This thing is just really in nice shape. There was no cracks in it anywhere, really no chipping, and so I think when I get done, it should be as close to new as possible. I'm going to start slowly assembling it here, a little by little. I'm not going to get in a hurry because I don't want to booger anything up, but I'm still doing a little work on the original H70 Tecumseh. I got a spare one up here on the shelf, but the motor that I'm going to use for this tractor, ended up locating some new bushings for the crank because they were just a tad bit sloppy, and what's wrong with these crank bushings here is that over time the clutch spring pulls on the PTO side of the engine and ends up wearing the bushing oblonged, and then the crank will kind of flop back and forth. This one has been all rebuilt and is my spare engine because these are kind of hard to find. But the one that I'm actually going to use for the tractor, I've got torn down, and I'm having some machine work done and a new bushing put in on the PTO side. But you can see the parts here to the other engine. I'm going to get it back from the machine shop sometime this week and get it put back together and finish painting on it. And that's going to be the engine that goes in the Custom 6. And so it'll be pretty nice. And I scored a really nice, I'm not going to walk out there, but out in my backyard there's a real nice original Sears dump wagon I scored, and I've been using that to haul dirt to level out my yard a little bit. But I got that from another Sears guy down in Grand Rapids, Michigan by the name of CJ Mead. He's a real stand-up character, true gentleman. But anyways, this video is getting kind of long, but this is my paint update on the 66 Custom 6. I'm trying to do the best job I can on it, so stay tuned.